Afternoon, welcome back. What a difference a week makes. This time last week we were rowing up and down the river getting burned. Today I'm almost in like full winter gear. I mean, it's not freezing cold, but it's probably dropped by nearly 15 degrees in a week. But yeah, it's Father's Day, so the girls, they got up this morning, I wanted egg sandwich, free range egg sandwich, and they made me egg sandwiches. And I've took myself up to the pub and had a pint with the girls because Emma's at work. So as I said, I'm going to talk about what's going on in the aviary and all the eggs and the birds and the pheasant and situation. But first of all, I want to go down the shed and quickly talk about the failed mandarins again, and what's coming to a close for this season in incubators. I actually painted the shed yesterday. It's a little bit darker than I wanted it, but I think it will just lighten up a little bit. But it's made it look so much better anyway. So yeah, we're going to pop down there first, and then we're going to go in there. Right, so as I said, I failed with the mandarins again. I'm not doing nothing wrong from all the other eggs that I've been incubating and hatching. It just seems destined that I'm not going to hatch out mandarins. I will try again next year because obviously there's such a short window of getting the eggs and incubating the eggs, but I think that's like 42 mandarin eggs failed again. Up until lockdown there was 2 viable for hatching, and even on due day there was 1 still moving, but in the end it failed and stopped. So I don't know, I want the Stella Beta and the Beta Beta to work to hatch out mandarins, so I'll try again next year. I'll try and make improvements in the whole probably 10 months that I've got before eggs are available again, to try and get things ready and get mandarins hatched out. So all that's left down here now is I've got 4 button quails that hatched out a couple of weeks ago. They're still brooding. They'll brood for another couple of weeks, probably 4 weeks, and then they'll go into the main aviary. But over in the Beta, if you remember, like the second lot of button quails that I hatched out, if you remember, my friend had 2 females and a male in a swap for 4 canaries, which one died it just died of shock when it got here. I don't think it just wanted to come here. But he's since replaced it, which I'll show you in there. But I went and cut his grass almost 2 weeks ago, and they'd already laid eggs. So in there, 7 eggs from eggs. So no, 7 eggs in there from the button quails that I hatched out in there. So it's kind of like just cycled round. So fingers crossed, I think they'll go into lockdown on, so it's Sunday today, Tuesday, they'll go into lockdown, Tuesday, Wednesday, should be due next weekend. So fingers crossed we can just do like I said, a whole cycle of actually buying eggs off eBay, hatching them out, growing them up, they lay eggs, we hatch out some more. But that is it then. Once they're done, no more. I'm going on Tuesday to cut his grass, and if he says, oh, do you want some more eggs? I'm like, no, I'm done. These 4, they're so scatty, they really are so scatty. But yeah, that is it here. I'm going to start moving. I'm going to take this apart. I didn't like it anyway. I rushed it. So I'm going to take this brooder apart, probably burn it. And then once these ones go into the aviary, should be them ones in here as well. And then that's all going to be moved. Then I can start sorting this out because I really want to start cracking on building the shed. So that's it down here. Not much going on. I'm going to go up the aviary now and talk about exactly what's going on in there. Right, first things first, it's quite overcrowded in here, it really is. I've got Finches and a couple of Budgies, which I'll talk about in a minute, that I want to go back to the pet shop. I was down there yesterday to pick up some supplies because I run out of birdseed, and spoke to the manager, and I'm going to do probably around about half a dozen, maybe 8 Finches, and possibly, like I said, a couple of Budgies to go back to the pet shop. But it's quite dirty as well in here. I haven't actually been in here to clean properly for probably a week or so now, so it's due a deep clean, which I'll probably do in the week. Literally just come in to feed them, water them, and take the quail eggs out. So we'll start with the Budgies. Now we've got like, when I came in on, I think the last time I was in here was on Wednesday last week. Violet in this box, she had about 5 or 6 eggs in there, and Mummy Budgie up here, she had about, again, 5 or 6 eggs and a couple of finch eggs in there, but she's out, and she's been out quite a lot today. So I'm kind of a bit concerned that she's stopped again. She's not had any luck at all in a long time. So I'm going to check her box out first. Let's have a look. See, once again, that box is empty. So she must have kicked the eggs out somewhere and they've been eaten. So that's like, I think she's not actually had a successful hatch. I think the last one she had back in probably around about October last year, she had 6 eggs, 3 of them hatched, 3 didn't, but 3 that hatched had French molt, which I have one survivor, which is this little guy here. Come here, come here. Now, he has been in the wars big time. He's like lost his tail, he keeps fighting. He got his feathers back, he's done quite well with them. But he's always fighting with the other male from, I think the father of Violet's last 2 babies. But he does seem to struggle. He's, don't be shy, he's gone. He's gone. But I'm going to keep him anyway, because I like him. But what we're going to do is get, I think, the last 2, the 2 that Violet had hatch out, which is, I can't really see, you're going to have to move them. I have to be very careful in here because I don't want to stand on quails. Come on, go that way. Go. Off they go. Right, so these, the 2 green ones up here, so the one that's on a string here, and this girl here, this is so difficult. Right, so her up there. Right, so sorry quail, just kicked a quail in the head. So these, her up there, and the green one here with the blue tail, which is this one here. They're probably going to go back to the pet shop. Well, back to the pet shop. They didn't come from the pet shop, but they're going to go to the pet shop anyway. Because, like I said, overcrowding. They're young, they're boisterous, they're feisty, they're picking on the quails. Don't like that either. So they're going. So I'm going to have a quick look in Violet's box because she's not out at all. Definitely not. So she's going to gob off. So in we go. Hello, Violet. You're going to show me. So what's that? 6, 7 eggs. But again, I think they've been sitting there quite a while now. It's got to have been over 18, 20 days. Not sure at all. Like I said, she had them 2 green ones hatch. Then she had a failed clutch, and then this is her 3rd clutch. She's committed, but she's just not. They don't seem to be. I don't know. Like I say, I spoke to the owner of the pet shop yesterday, and a lot of people seem to be struggling with budgies. I wasn't, but all of a sudden I am now. So, what's this little guy? Look. Hey, dude. Come on. Yeah, a little French molt survivor. So, like I said, Mummy Budgie from that box, she's literally failed every single clutch since October last year, and Violet's struggling as well. Now, canary-wise, there is 4 canaries in here somewhere. Don't know where they've gone. Well, there's one there, one there. That one there is a replacement one for the one that died on the way here in transit. Well, it didn't die in transit. It got here, and then I think it just suffered a cardiac arrest and died. But this was a replacement one that my friend gave me, which are all like best in class because he breeds canaries, and they're stunning looking birds. So I've bought them a couple of like canary tray things so they can try and nest. So fingers crossed we'll have some canary babies, which I never had. So moving on to the finches, the zebras. Actually no, Bengalese finch. I had a house up here, if you remember, it was quite a dark house, and it had 1 baby Bengalese finch that was born out of 6 eggs. Now, checked on it, kept hearing it every single day, and eventually stopped hearing it. And I came in, checked it. Now, don't know where Emma got the nest box from, but it was the inner skin of it was made of some kind of like, it was kind of like a fishing wire twine. And what happened, it got caught in the bottom, and the poor little baby just wrapped itself up in it and died. So they've been actually in here. And sitting in here, there's a baby finch in here, and the mum has been sitting in there with that baby finch. I think there's actually 2 in there. Yeah, you can just see movement next to it. One's obviously a lot younger than the other one. But yeah, she's been sitting in there with them, which is kind of weird. So I've decided to buy them a new nest box down here, this little straw thing, and hopefully they'll move in there and start laying eggs again. I've also got 2 babies in, there's a lower one here. In this one here, there's 2 baby finches in there, which are very similar age. Rosie, shush please. Very similar in age, them 2. But like I said, again, I'm getting very, very overcrowded, and I need to get rid of at least 6, 8, maybe 10 finches need to go. Which, again, I've got rings on certain ones which are no, need to go. They really don't like me in here, they really don't. The quails are fine. But you have to be very careful where you're standing. So, right, down to the quails then. So I've got, obviously, 3 button quails that I kept. Like I said, my friend had the rest of them. I've got buttons, the one with a gammy leg, and I've got 2 others, the male, the dark male, and there's a light male as well, because they coo and I love it. It's great. Coo, talk, shout. Dude, stop hiding.
You watching yours and I'm watching mine.
I have 2 male Japanese, like the Cornix quails, and they're rather loud from 4 o'clock in the morning, as soon as it gets light. So they have to go, because like I said, I'm not bothered. I've got 1 broody quail, which, if you remember Lucky, back in December, was it December? No, it wasn't January, I don't know. It wasn't. When I put like fertile hatching eggs underneath Lucky and she hatched them out, she's still broody. I'll check her in a minute, but she's probably still sitting in there on eggs, which she just collects them all up. I think she takes everyone else's and just puts them underneath her and just sits there and wonders, oh, what's the point of this? Pointless. I don't know why she does it, but she does it anyway. But yeah, they're all fine. So that's pretty much everyone covered. I just need to find the pheasant. Now, the pheasant should be going soon, but I kind of really like it. But it's really outgrown it in here. It is so scared. It doesn't, like, I can come out and try and film it and it's boom, gone. Goes straight down there, in the box, gone. And that's where it is now, because it won't come out because I'm in here. So yeah, I'm going to go and try and find the pheasant. Now, I was going to open the door and show you the pheasant, but it's already bolted out, it's in there. But if I go in here, you'll probably see, there's Lucky with a 1 leg. Lucky, off she hops. She's got 2 eggs in there. I've collected them this morning already, and that's what she's got again. 2. Take them out. Oh. Bless her. They're actually really warm. Do need to actually start boiling them off though, because it's getting a little bit overcrowded in the egg pot. Oh, there's a beer. Happy Father's Day. So yeah, pheasant. Well, he's out. He won't be out for long though, because as soon as I start putting the camera in front of him, off he goes. I'm not sure yet. I think it's probably another couple of weeks or so. We'll see if it's going to. It seems to be getting red around the eyes, which will obviously. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. Not quite. Come on, pheasant. Nope, gone. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be a male, because obviously a female pheasant is back out again. Look, it's down there. You see it by a lamppost. I'll stick some shots in anyway, because it is difficult to film. But yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a male. It kind of looks like it's reddening up around the eye area, which would indicate that it's getting to the age now where it's going to start changing into its adult colours, which obviously if it's female, it ain't going to change much. If it's a male, then it becomes what you'd call a pheasant. But yeah, it will be going eventually. It does actually get up, it sits on the lamppost, it's been sitting up here drinking the water, but as soon as I walk outside it just darts off.
Oh my love, you're such a fragile thing, I know. And with the winter comes the ice, the snow, but I'm here to hold.
That's about it for another one. I Thank you so much for watching my videos. I'm almost at another milestone, which is 500 subscribers. Like I said, it don't sound a lot, but it's important to me. I just hope you enjoy the videos. If you do enjoy the videos, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, turn the notifications on. That way YouTube will let you know when I've uploaded a new video. I will leave links in the description if you want to help me out with the channel in any way. You don't have to, but if you do, I really would appreciate it. So there are links for PayPal and Patreon in the description. So what I'm going to do now, Sunday evening, I'm going to cook the girls their dinner, make the lunches and sort uniforms out and do what Daddy should do on Father's Day. So I'll see you soon, dumb dog. Bye!
Sing but I'm trying to show